Alright, Shalawam. First off and foremost, I want to give all my honors, praise, and glories to Yahawah, Ahchyam, Yahawashi, Ahchyam, Qadash. Double honors for my apostles and elders of GMS that do real well. Starting off with the apostles Tahar and down, the true men of Yahawashi that's been pushing this word. Alright, for 30 plus years. Alright, still doing so today. Alright, and the sincere Shalawam to Ahchyam out there that's pushing the truth through the spirit, power, and through the name of Yahawashi. To seal the elect of Israel, followed by the 1/3 of Israel. Real quick, I just wanted to go through the spirit. Really go focus, lock in on how we have a kingdom coming. Basically how the fashion of this world is going to pass away. All right, because everything you see here, in Esau society, upside down, it's wicked. All right, it's perverse, all right, but in the kingdom of heaven, all right, which will be here on earth, and which will be ran by Israelites, starting off with Yahawashi, the elect, all right, the kingdom of heaven is going to be a place. It's going to be a what's that word? Utopia, okay. It's going to be a place of joy, rest, all right, of righteousness, all right. Because everything you see here, is upside down, which makes it a dystopia. But soon Yahawashi is going to turn, this world into a utopia through his people. Okay. But then real quick, let me get what's that scripture? I'll get 1 Corinthians real quick, because I did mention it. 1 Corinthians 7 verse 31. And it says, and they use this word that's not abusing it. Right, man. So, we, the men of Yahawashi, the servants of the prophets, we may, you don't abuse the word. We got to use it because we're still in Esau society. So it's still things that we need. You got some brothers that have families, some brothers got, some brothers got jobs, so we got to go back into the world, and use it in order to stay afloat. So I should say, in Esau society, all right. But we don't get drunk off it and abuse it, all right. It says, "For the fashion of this world passeth away." For the fashion of this world passed away, all right, man. And that going to word fashion, it means a manner of life, all right. And basically, the manner of the way, the way Esau, the way he portrays life to be here in America, in Babylon, that shit is gonna pass away, man. All right. And actually, how is it gonna pass away? All right, it's gonna pass away with fervent heat. All right, to be honest, according to the scriptures, that's how America is gonna be. That's how this will get that society, and Esau is going to be passed away. All right, by thermonuclear missiles, man. All right, let me see if I can find it. Second Peter 3 and verse 10, it says, "But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night," right? Because no man knows the hour nor the day. All right, and it says, "In the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise." And what's that great noise? The thermonuclear missiles that impact. All right, and it says, "And the elements," all right, "and the elements shall melt with fervent heat." All right, and people, and the elements talking about the society, man, and the people, because your body's made up out of elements, the animals, all right, these buildings, everything you see is made up out of elements, man. All right, and it says, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. And if you go into the word fervent, it means violent. All right, it means violent. All right, so this heat is going to be fierce. All right, it's going to be a violent wind, man. All right, a destroying wind. Okay, a destroying wind is going to allow this place to pass away, man. All right, and it says, "The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up." Right, man, shall be burned up. Okay, and that's why he says, going back to 1 Corinthians now, 1 Corinthians 7:31. All right. That's why he says everything is going to pass away. All right. Let's read it one more time. 1 Corinthians 7:31, it says, and they use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away. Right, man. For the fashion of this world passed away. It doesn't say 2 Peter 3 says everything is going to melt. Everything is going to burn with fervent heat. All right. So everything you see here is what is vexation of spirit. All right. Matter of fact, I'll get that real quick. All right. Ecclesiastes 1:14. And it says, I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity. Right, man. Everything here is complete vanity, complete emptiness. Okay. Nothing, everything that's done here in America is not for you. It's not for your benefit. It's not for your success. All right. This is a valley of darkness out here, man. The valley of the shadow of death. That's America, man. Nothing here is righteous except for the prophets of Yahawashi and the ones that serve the Lord, man. All right. Nothing out here is on the right hand side. Okay. America is a satanic nation. All right. And it says, behold, all is vanity and vexation of spirit. Right, man. This place, it pisses you off, man. This place, it gets under your skin. But we know we gotta walk in the spirit and have a sound mind. You know, we know that vengeance is not in our heart, so we don't lash out. Okay, and that's why we do these videos to vent on a righteous level. You know, because doing these videos we get our point across through the scriptures. All right, through Yahawashi. All right, everything we see, everything we hear about Babylon, it pisses us off. As a matter of fact, it says that in the book of 2 Peter. Let's go back to there. Okay. Let's go back to there. All right. 2 Peter. I believe it's 2. 2 Peter 2. And I'll start at 6. It says, in turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow. And that's how Sodom and Gomorrah was thrown down. It got condemned and destroyed by a fire and brimstone. All right, and that's how America is going to go out, because America is spiritual Sodom. Okay, America is going to be thrown down with fire and brimstone, but in this form, that fire and brimstone is going to be thermonuclear missiles. Okay. And it says, making them an ensample unto those that should live, unto those that after should live ungodly, and delivered just Lot, right? Because Lot was righteous, all right, and delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, all right, vexation of spirit, all right. And I believe you're going to word conversation, it means the conduct. All right, basically meaning the way people lived, you know, how they conducted themselves in that society, man. All right, and you know, Lot, you know, he was in there, man. You know, dealing with sodomites, and that's like today how we, you know, Lord willing to be found men of Yahawashi, the servants, we deal with that shit every day, man. You know, on a daily basis, you gotta see you see it in your cell phones. You know, you go in public, you see transgenders. All right. Hey, man, it's fucking vexation of spirit. And that's why I said you see it and you hear it. Man, excuse me. It says in the next verse, verse 8, it says, for that righteous man dwelling among them and is seeing and hearing, vex his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. Right. So going back to Ecclesiastes 1:14, everything we see is vexation of spirit. Everything that we see and hear about Babylon, you know, it vexes our spirits, man, to the core. You know, that's why we constantly send up curses for Yahawashi. Excuse me, we constantly send up prayers for Yahawashi to overthrow this place, man. We're constantly signing, crying to Yahawashi to destroy America once and for all, man. You know, to send Yahawashi and get rid of America, man. This place is is a fucking bondage, man. All right, and that's why the kingdom of heaven needs to come. It's gonna come soon, man. All right. People think this is the last stop forever. Nah, man. America is not the last stop. The last stop is gonna be the kingdom of Israel, man. All right, Yasharallah, man. All right, of the Israelites. Okay. Now going back to my foundation scripture, I read it one more time and bounce out there. All right. 1 Corinthians 7:31, and it says, "And they that use this world is not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passed away." Right, the fashion of this world is going to pass away. All right, because if you go to Hebrews 13 and verse 14, it says, "For here we have no continuing city." Right, man, for here. And what's that? America. All right, America, we're not seeking, we're not, yearning to build a community here. We're not trying to build a Israelite community and build libraries and shit and build, homes and shit. Nah, man, fuck that. We want to see America be thrown down. We're not trying to see America build any more buildings. We want to see it thrown down, man. All right. So for here, we have no continuing city, but it says, but we seek one to come. All right. But that's that. And what's that? The kingdom, man. All right. Because right now we can't physically see the kingdom, but through faith in Yahawashi, we know that it's coming, man. All right. We know that it's coming. All right. And to prove that, let me get 1 Corinthians, or the 2 Corinthians. 2 Corinthians 4 and 16. Well, I start at 18 to the point, and it says, "While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal." Right, man. The things we see are temporal, because, like I said earlier, the fashion. Excuse me. Like the verse said earlier, the fashion of this world is gonna pass away. All right, and everything you see is gonna get melted up with fervent heat. All right, your clothes. All right, these stores out here, these cars. All right, this whole society and how it's ran is gonna get dissolved, man. All right, and it says, "But the things which are not seen are eternal." And what's that, man? The kingdom. Okay. But we seek one to come. We seek that kingdom of heaven. All right, our rest to come, man. Okay. Everything you see here on earth is vain. All right, all that shit is gonna get thrown away, man. Okay, but the thing that's coming is the kingdom, man. That's what we seek. All right, we seek a place of a complete righteousness through Yahawashi, man. All right, and like I said earlier, man, America is a very, very demonic, satanic, and left-handed country, man. All right, America's ran through by Satan. All right, but in our kingdom, man, it's gonna be ran through by Yahawashi, man. Right, it's gonna be a place of peace. All right, a place of peace for the Israelites, I should say. Okay, because the nations, they're gonna be under our captivity, under our feet. They're gonna be in our subjection. Okay, but nonetheless, it's gonna be a place of peace and what's the word? And of peace and complete joy for the Israelites, man, who are indeed the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians you hear about today. All right. And now that real quick, let me go back to Hebrews 13 and land back off that. All right, because it says we seek one to come, right? And that's true. And I just read 2 Corinthians, and it says that we seek things that can't be seen. All right, roughly paraphrasing it. All right, Hebrews 13 and 14. It says, For here have we no continuing city." Right, man. America. We don't seek to live in America for the rest of our lives. We seek the kingdom of heaven. All right. We want to see Yahawashi return, deliver his men and destroy America. All right. We want to see Yahawashi be in his glory, man. All right. And it says, for here have we no continuing city. All right. But we seek one to come. Right, man. Who's that we, man? All right. Who's actually the one seeking a place of righteousness? The elect, man. All right. The men that's doing the work. All right. Because these men constantly, man, I gotta get it real quick. Because these men are constantly sighing, crying about the position that they're in right now, man. All right. Ezekiel 9 and verse 4, and it says, and the Lord Yahawashi said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. Right, man. The men is the hopeful elect, man, or the elect. All right, and that word, and these men are signing, crying about all the abominations that be done in America, man. Right, and across the four winds of the earth. All right, and that if you go into the word mark, it means the wah in the Hebrew. All right, the wah, it means to be exempt for judgment. All right, and the men that's signing, crying, ultimately they're going to be the men that's going to get delivered, the men that's going to be redeemed by Yahawashi, man. All right, the elect. All right, and these are if you want to get real, these are the ones that seek a kingdom to come, because nobody out here is seeking America to fall. All right, nobody's out here seeking a place after America. All right, because like I said earlier, they think America is the last stop, but nah, man, America is gonna be the beginning. It's gonna be because after America falls, that's gonna be the beginning of us, man. All right, because hey, America's through, man. All right, America is morale is falling. All right, America's value is going out the window. All right, no, these nations are not messing with America anymore. All right, Esau is finished, man. Finito, man. All right. Now back in Hebrews 13 and verse 14, and I read the last part, and it says, but we seek one to come. And what's that, man? The kingdom. All right, and to prove that, let's go 2 Peter. All right. 3 and verse, I believe. 2 Peter 3. 13, it says, nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. All right, what's that, man? That's the city that's the city that we seek to come. That new heaven and new earth, man. That wherein dwelleth righteousness, man. All right, a righteous kingdom. Okay, a complete utopia, man. All right, that's what we seek. All right, that's what we look for and and constantly dwell on, man. The kingdom. Okay, because we know through faith through Yahawashi and by the scriptures, we know that it's coming. All right, we know, man. We know that's coming, man, and we're not gonna let that we're not gonna let anything try to doubt us, and say and think that it's not coming, man, because we know through faith, all right, anyhow by Yahawashi that it is coming, man. All right, and it will come. All right, people are blinded by the ways of America. All right, not knowing that there's going to be a new king in the seat, man. There's going to be a new what's the word? A new rulership. All right, Yahawashi the elect are gonna rule, man. All right, there will be no more Edomites ruling after America falls. All right, because in the kingdom of heaven is going to be a kingdom ruled by Israelites, man, and not by no damn Edomites. All right, and that's what we seek. All right, our kingdom, our rest. All right, and then with that being said, I want to say call Allah, Yahawah, Ahchyam, Qadash. All right, Until next lesson, I say, Shalawam.